Hey, this is an Uber run on Assassin Martial Arts. One of my friends asked me to do a recording of this to show it to them, so here it is. We're actually changing that. So this is going to be using a Martial Arts Assassin with the kick ability. Basically, I've got her to level 95. I did do this in an editor, but I didn't give her anything that you can't get in the game, so it's a real build. So you're going to go into Martial Arts, go to Dragon Talon right here. Going to completely max that out. And come over into Shadow Disciplines, 1 into Claw Mastery, 1 into Burst of Speed, 1 into Weapon Block, 1 into Shadow Warrior. Oh, sorry, prerequisites over here. Psychic Hammer, Cloak of Shadows, sorry, Shadow Warrior. You're going to put 1 into Fade, max out Venom, go over to your traps, and you're going to get all the prerequisites down to Death Sentry. You're going to max Death Sentry, max Lightning Sentry. Okay. Come back over here, you're going to have 16 skill points remaining. So you're going to dump the rest of those into Shadow Master. Okay. That's it for the skills. And then on the stat points, what you're going to want to do is get your strength up enough to be able to use your Storm Shield Monarch, which is 156. Okay. So it just got up to 103, which was enough to wear the Chains of Honor, which boosted up to 138. Okay, and then I said we need to get up to 156. Okay, we can now wear that. It's also socketed, so you're going to want to put an rune in it to give yourself the resistances. Now, I tried this with a Grief Phase Blade. It didn't do very well simply because of the fact that she doesn't attack fast enough to be able to proc Life Tap on Drax frequently enough to actually stay alive. I tried it multiple times and she died every single time almost immediately. So I swapped over to a Last Wish Phase Blade because it has a 10% chance to cast level 18 Life Tap on striking. Then with your Drax you have a 5% chance to cast level 10 Life Tap on striking. So between the two of those you actually do proc it frequently enough to stay alive. So on the Last Wish, your Phase Blade, you need 136 Dexterity in order to use that. And you're actually going to want to get your Dexterity up to, so once you hit that threshold, 136, okay, you can now wear Last Wish. It also gives you a Might Aura, which increases your kick damage. You're going to want to get your Dexterity up to 220 in order to have a 75% chance to block with the Storm Shield, so we're going to get that up to 220. And I know it would have been faster to just go through and do this before recording, but I wanted to actually go through the process so everybody could see that I'm not doing anything weird. Okay, the rest is going to go into Vitality. Okay. Guillimane's Face is the helmet that we're using for the Crushing Blow and the Deadly Strike. It also gives 15 to Strength, which lowers the amount of base strength that we need to do. We're going to put a 40-15 Jewel in it. Okay. Weapon is a Last Wish Phase Blade. Chains of Honor. High Lord's Wrath. Storm Shield. Gore Riders. And if you look at that, currently it says kick damage 39 to 80. So if we actually up these in the cube, so right now 39 to 80, put them in the cube. We're going to put a Ko, a Lem, and a P Diamond. Transmute, it upgrades them to Myrmidon. I can never pronounce that correctly. But if we look at it now, the kick damage is now 83 to 149, so it almost doubled the kick damage. Okay, for our Mercenary, we're going to be using an Andariel's Visage. That's Ethereal with a socket. We're going to put a 40-15 in that. Got an Ethereal Fortitude Archon Plate. And then we've got a F Infinity. Okay. We're using an Act 2 Mercenary with Holy Freeze Aura. Normally I would have gone with the Might Aura, but because we have Last Wish Phase Blade, we already have a Might Aura, so that negates the need for that. Okay. Fortitude.
Put that to good use.
And Andariel's Visage.
I'll put that to good use.
Okay, so now we have Holy Freeze, Conviction, and Might Aura. right here, Spirit. On our weapon switch, we have a CTA and a Spirit to be able to use battle orders. Grief is just kind of there because I haven't gotten rid of it. Okay. Then in our skills, I'm going to do Shadow Master, Venom, Fade. Okay. And then we're going to do a Death Sentry. That way there, as the minions die, they'll explode and damage all the Ubers. Okay, so that's what we're doing on there. And then over on here, we really only need Dragon Talon. So, Frigid Highlands. Oh, we should probably actually do this first. Switch over to CTA. Battle Command, increase skill levels. Battle Order. So right now we've got 1,853. 3,100 with BO. Switch back over. Now we do our buff since we've increased our skill level. Okay. There. Okay, drink all these crap potions. Oh, I forgot to show the belt, sorry. And the rest of the gear. So Last Wish, Guillimanes, High Lords, Storm Shield, Chains of Honor, Drax, Ravens, Nosferatu Coil, Bokathos, and then the upped Gores. All of these are just martial arts GCs. Got a Hellfire Torch, an Annie, and then 3 2020s. Okay, and that's not even with the inventory completely filled with that stuff.
Good afternoon.
I'm gonna do... Okay, mana potions. And the recording time, we are currently at 7 minutes, so let's see how long this takes. And I may die once or twice. And I gave myself multiple sets in case I needed to like save an exit or some crap. Okay. I'm going to come in and immediately run over to the side here so we don't trigger a bunch of crap. Well, actually, wait a minute, that way we died. Okay, so we're going to come up here, go on to the side. And as you can see, it's Tristram Hell mode. It's not online, but it's using all gear that is obtainable in the game. Here, throw down some death sentries before we actually initiate any fights. And we are going to try to pull Mephisto. Okay, there's Mephisto. Okay, go after him, rather. Okay, see his health absolutely fucking melting. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have said F word, YouTube. Demonetize all that good crap. Okay. Mephisto is down. Shadow Warrior, or Shadow Master, is still alive. Okay, so here comes Bale. Okay, and the main thing to watch out for is to keep your mana full, so frequently drink mana pots. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to kick, which is not going to cast Life Tap, and you are going to die. I hate it when he starts teleporting around. Okay, so there's Bale. Clear out these minions. So the last one we have is Diablo. Hold here, and he's usually pretty easy. Okay, Diablo dies, cast a few death sentries, and clear out these other ads. Okay, so we are at 9 minutes and 19 seconds. So that took right at about 2 minutes to kill the Ubers solo on a martial arts assassin. There's a standard of heroes, large charm. If you were on ladder, you could probably get a physical Sunder charm, and this would go even faster. Or I guess smoother, because you could actually proc life tap off of physical immunes. So yeah, Shadow Master didn't die. Our mercenary didn't die, and we didn't die a single time, and we did it in under 3 minutes. So yeah, that is a uber capable assassin build.